Hi guys, I'm Mad Monster Fan. Welcome to my latest post. Today we're going to take a look at another addition to my horror autograph displays, that being the Dr. Terror's House of Horrors 1965. Now, in order to create this piece, I first used a little program called Paint on my PC, and I started off with a plain black background, and then I added these two high-res images of Peter Cushing's character Dr. Shrek here on the right hand side. They were kindly donated to me by Hammer film historian and documentary maker Donald Fearney, who's actually a personal friend of mine, so a big thank you goes out to Donald for supplying me with these two high-res images of Peter Cushing. I then went scouring the internet for other suitable images to complement the display and found this nice silhouetted picture of a steam train here with the night sky behind it. And I thought also it complemented the picture of Dr. Shrek there. Peter Cushing's character stood in the train station. It almost looks like the train is pulling in to meet Peter Cushing's character from some distance away. I also found this image of the main protagonists on the train being dealt the death card. I then also found this blood dripping type style red amicus text and copied and pasted that to the image. Now, the Dr. Terror's House of Horrors 1965 text was a little bit harder to get hold of. Initially I wanted to use the text from the original Quad movie poster, but I couldn't find any images that was suitable enough for the display in terms of the resolution, high res, images of the text. And so I asked Irma and Jamie Jones and Nigel Burton of Classic Monsters of the Movies if I could use the text that they recreated, which is in actual fact very much in the same style and vein as the text on the Quad poster, although slightly different. There are subtle differences, but the colouring and the style of lettering is generally much the same. I asked them if I could use the text from their luxury magazine, to which this text has obviously come from, and they were kind enough to let me use that, so I'm very pleased about that. So a big thank you goes out to them for letting me use it. Now, if you haven't heard of Classic Monsters of the Movies, check them out, Google them. They do some lovely luxury magazines from the silent era through to the Universal Classics, the Universal Monsters, and the Hammer editions as well, many of the Hammer films, and they've started putting out some of the magazines relating to the films of Hammerkus, under the Hammerkus banner. So check them out. They're very informative magazines, some great stills, etc., and information. So you won't be disappointed if you give them a look, if you're a classic monster fan like myself. So to the top left hand side we can see some thumbnail images of the actors to whom I have the autographs for in this display, that being Michael Gough, Donald Sutherland, Christopher Lee, Roy Castle, Jeremy Kemp, and of course that all important Peter Cushing. Now, the tarot cards I purchased off eBay. They're exactly the same as the ones that we used in the movie, so I picked a select few out of the pack and used some double-sided tape and stuck them on afterwards. And as you can see there at the bottom, there's that all-important death card. I also added a label here which reads An Amicus Production, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, produced by Max J. Rosenberg and Milton Subotsky. Now, once I completed the image, I emailed it off to James Linley of Matrix Frames and Displays, who I always use, and they printed the image off, bonded it to a board and did the relevant cutouts. They also added this border themselves. James added this onto it, and I think it complements the general overall look of the display, so I'm very pleased that he's actually done that, because I think that finishes it off nicely. Does that. So I'll bring you in for a closer look now, and I hope you like it. So as you can see, there's the thumbnail images of the actors to whom I have the autographs for: Michael Gough, Donald Sutherland, Christopher Lee, Roy Castle, Jeremy Kemp. And then there's that nice image of the train, the silhouette of the train with the night sky behind it and the steam going up there. to the protagonists on the train being dealt the death card. All important lovely text, kindly donated by Classic Monsters of the Movies, and the Amicus logo, those wonderful tarot cards used in the movie, and the Peter Cushing autograph, and there's that all important death card. Those wonderful high-res images of Peter Cushing's character, Dr. Shrek. Given to me by Hammer film historian and personal friend of mine, Donald Fearney. So a big thank you goes out to him once again. And there's that all important text. An Amicus production, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, produced by Max J. Rosenberg and Milton Subotsky. So I hope you like that, guys. I'm very pleased with the outcome myself. I think it's a fantastic display and I've enjoyed putting it together. And once again, a big thank you to all those that contributed to make this display a reality for me. So there we have it, guys. Give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. So bye for now.